let's go to Ken and review some of the big early winners thanks to Datadog. As Ed commented in the newsroom during our pre-show huddle, every Datadog has its day. And for sure, Ken, this one's having a good day so far. What are your thoughts on this chart, Ken?
Well, I think it's a gap up to definitely pay attention to, and I've got a pretty straightforward strategy. The fact that it's holding near highs. I love going to the intraday chart here and looking at. We'll start with the 5 minute chart, and just see how well it's holding gains. This is a gap up that personally, I'd be interested in buying, but I'm going to wait for things to settle here. I mean, it's just kind of ripped higher at the open, so I'd expect some sideways consolidation here. And if it does it in orderly fashion, and I like the technicals a few hours into the close, I may nibble here, but I'm going to watch it for a little while. A lot of gap earnings gaps have been working generally well in over the past couple of weeks. So Datadog is another example here, and good earnings, strong guidance. I'm not going to chase it here, but if we can
Mhm.
get some sideways consolidation on the intraday, maybe it is going to have another leg higher.
We like to look at all sorts of time frames. Let's look at a 30-minute. You can see it's really blasting past many days of intraday action. And here's a 60-minute chart. So really, it's for good reason. Ken highlighted the move on the 50. Ken, it looks like it's not perfect, but it has a double bottom look to this chart, and it's a very screwy one because you had the gap down on earnings that formed the first leg, and then there were maybe another low here. It definitely undercut that 83, 87 low. Now we are actually getting about above the midpoint within this mess. So, do you think this is arguably a breakout?
I do. I do. I think
Mhm.
I think that analysis is spot on. There was a good shakeout. You mentioned that second leg down, it undercut 85.29, it undercut 83.87, and found support at that round number of 80. So that 102 pivot looks interesting.